Hey there, here's another quick video with regards to the Launchpad Pro's polyphonic aftertouch and just regular channel pressure aftertouch. There was some confusion around whether it's working, whether it's coming in a firmware update, etc. The poly aftertouch stuff has actually been around for a couple versions of the Launchpad, so it should be working in this one. The one thing you do need to know is you need to go into your setup menu, specifically to the aftertouch page, and if the red light's lit, that means aftertouch of all forms has been disabled. The first green button gives you polyphonic aftertouch, and the second green button gives you channel pressure aftertouch, non-polyphonic. And so just to test it, we'll turn on polyphonic aftertouch. What I've got here is a quick Max MSP patch. It's taking MIDI in from the Launchpad. It's pulling out the poly data and aftertouch data, and it's routing. I'm just going to play two notes, note 70 and 72, and to these dials that you'll see go up and down when you're using them. So that's note 70. This is note 72. So your channel pressure, your poly pressure is per note. Every note gets its own amount. So there's note 70's pressure being registered, and there's note 72. And if I alternate them, right, you definitely get, so polyphonic aftertouch is definitely working. You just have to turn it on. And if it's not, you might have a faulty unit. And if you go to channel pressure, which is monophonic aftertouch basically, you get it, the same thing. But this is specifically coming in as the aftertouch pressure, and it's non-polyphonic. So I can hold a button and peg the aftertouch pressure, or just, and I'm not going to see any effect with additional notes, right? And basically, largest value wins. So if you're pressing two notes down and one's doing a little bit of pressure and the other's doing a lot, what's going to come through the system is the larger of the two numbers. So, but for people who want polyphonic, you have to enable it, and then it works fine. So now, if your synth doesn't support polyphonic aftertouch as a modulation source, there's no point. And then you're going to have to go in and learn how to do the modulation routings correctly. It's tricky. It can be tricky. So I've been using it with a soft synth, Omnisphere. Omnisphere supports polyphonic aftertouch as a modulation source, but only certain polyphonic targets are available. Like, you can't send it to everything. So there are some limitations on your synth depending on what you choose to do. So there's a quick demo. Remember, go into settings. You have to turn it on. If the red light's lit, it's not on. And there you go. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.